Hello, how we doing? Happy Monday. It is. Titan Quest 2. Gonna be, I think I decided I'm gonna go spin to win. We're gonna make a new character. Aha, there we go. Okay. Well, it's been a little bit since I've streamed, trying to get more of them out, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a spin to win build tonight. Haven't tried it yet. I think I have 4 builds left that I at least want to test out and try. Yeah, I just got my. I named the dude Fire Fissure. I was gonna do a fire variant of my super crit build, but I ended up turning him into a ailment stacker instead, and it's a little bit wonky. I mean, so here's my thought process on it. So, where is it? Well, anyway, so I thought I'm just going to stack all the ailments possible, and then I'll just ramp up ailment power, and it should be good enough. But it's really not. I mean, I feel like if you're going to do any sort of ailment build, you want to focus on 1, maybe 2 ailment types at max and juice those up, because ailment power alone isn't good enough. And here's the other thing too. So I'll just show you, I'll go in this character. So if you're like, I'm going to be a poison rogue and I'm going to stack poison. So poison is the hit. The actual ailment itself is called plague. So when you ramp up poison damage, you're not increasing plague, the ailment. You're not increasing the ailment power or ailment damage from poison. And it's kind of weird. But the thing you are increasing, if you have more poison damage, you have a higher chance to inflict an ailment, which would be plague in this scenario. So it's kind of weird. I didn't think it worked that way, but I tested it and it does. And so I feel like it's just weird, man. It's weird. I'll show you this one. So this dude's got, if you look at this. So this is the ailment stacker where we're doing all the ailments that I can possibly do. There's 5 total that deal damage over time. You have plagued, shocked, chilled, burning, and bleeding. Stagger and weaken don't do damage over time. Stagger will stun, interrupt, and I'm not even sure about weaken. I don't know if I've seen that really anywhere. But so you can kind of see here my power increase. It's just not very good. We can go do. I got him actually down to do a 14-second kill. We'll go kill this boss though instead. Yeah. So for testing builds, I'll fight the one up in the Northwest. I can never remember his name. This dude over here. Idodmg. I'm probably saying that way wrong, but it's a quick boss fight and you can just time it. I got this down to a 14-second boss kill, which isn't my quickest. With this dude that we're playing right now. Yeah, this one's all about, so fire and poison are going to be your big stacks. It's going to be hard to really track right now since these dudes are, there's so many of them, but once we get to the actual single target boss, you can track the ailment stacks a little bit easier. I'm surprised I actually have gold. I've been doing so much gambling. Yeah, well, I'll show you this dude that went with all 5 different ailments, and then we'll compare it to just my poison rogue, which was weirdly enough my first ever build on here on Titan Quest 2, and it's still my strongest. The Aristromes, however you say his name. On this dude is a 14-second kill currently. Over on the poison rogue, I have it down to a 6-second kill, actually. Maybe I should have ran that boss to show that, but... Yeah, and there's also a bug right now as well. You can see I'm getting, I don't know, I guess you can't see it right now, but... I'm getting more stacks than I should have for bleed and poison. Looks like it's fixed right now on this boss. More energy. See, I got 20 stacks of fire up there. Sustained pretty much. Just from our lava fissure. The two ailments that are the hardest for me to keep up, though, is lightning and, or shock and chill. And that's because those are solely based off of my weapons. Oral Mace and, Catharsis. This one has no ailment chance on it, but it does do lightning damage. I just like to screenshot my infrequent drops. I don't know why. OCD. Alright, so that boss kill was a little bit lengthy. A little bit lengthy compared to what I like. I'll show you what it looks like on the Poison Rogue. So this dude I just showed you, the ailment stacker, I don't have a build guide out for. I may get that done hopefully this week at some point. But this dude I'm about to show you here, I think it's, is it Battle Mage? I can never remember. I gotta look at my list. Literally had to write them all down because I couldn't keep track of all the characters I had. I do damage Rogue, Stormblade. What's the Battle Mage? The Crit Fissure. Okay. I literally have I had to make a spreadsheet to keep track of all my characters. Alright, so we're going to do same boss. So this was my original, my very first character build guide that I made with the fungus log. This one did get a very, very minor nerf to it. And I'm actually not even running. This one's like, I could make this one significantly stronger. And I'm going to eventually, but, you know, one thing at a time here, right? I literally had 3 different builds in progress at one point, and I was like, dude, I've got to chill this out here. I got to focus a little bit. I actually just recently added a grenade to this one. If you watch the build guide, you won't see a grenade in it. I don't know if it's that good, but I guess we should have timed that last boss kill. I guess you can always watch the replay and time it. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm a big nerd like that. I actually have points here to spend on the poison damage. So the big difference here, and the reason I'm showing you the two, so the very first one I just showed was all 5 ailments, right? This one is only poison, okay? There's no other ailment that I care about in this setup. And actually my poison damage bonus was actually less, 256. I guess that's more than all the others. But the when you look at your ailments, our plague power increases less than it was on all my other ailments. You would think that other ailment build would do more damage. But this one is better because I pumped up that poison damage like crazy. So it's not just the ailments that are ticking. It's also going to be your hits that are juicing this up. And I got to remember how this character works. Oh yeah, it's Mark and then whatever this ability is called. Lethal Strike. That big poison burst. Yeah, there's a lot more I can do to this guy. I'm definitely going to be making some tweaks to this build. I don't know when. I'll get around to it someday. Make sure he's marked. And just look at the boss's health. Yo, I thought I leveled this boss up. Supposed to be 45. Dude, that's why it's so much faster. I could have swore I leveled my roll up. Let's go level up the world and then we'll do it again. But you can tell that was a lot quicker. We'll level up the world again to prove it. Also, so when I watch the replay tomorrow, I get the right testing here. If I have enough gold, I think I gambled. I had 500,000. I gambled and I actually got 3, 4, maybe 5 uniques that I was looking for. Is awesome. We also got Vanish here for movement speed. Just swore. I think what happened was I leveled this up. And it should still be +5. Okay. So that boss should now be level 45 instead of level 44. I wonder if I swear I leveled the world up on this dude, but I think I closed out of the game too quick and it didn't register. Alright. Noted. I think it also ate my gold, too. Not that much gold, but... So this is not really the boss you're going to want to farm. I don't know. I was thinking about doing an end game. There's not really end game right now, but what there is. Once you complete the story right, you're level 20 usually. Max level is level 40 currently. So for me, the end game's getting to level 40. And then after that, seeing how I can get the quickest boss kill possible with my build. So literally to get from 20 to 40, if you start here and you just run all this, by the time you get to about here to the outskirts, this is where all the boars are and kind of empty fields. This whole first area has insane amounts of mobs in it. So literally from the start until I get to this bridge part, usually I'll come up here because there's a chest right here you can grab. And then I think it's right here. I'll gain a level. And then I'll go level up the world, go to main menu, come back in, reset it, and I'll just, that's literally a level from here. About here is about a level after 20, all the way to 20 to 40. But doing that 20 times could be boring, so I get that. Yeah, I'll usually rotate between bosses. Yeah, look at the damage on this. I don't think I got my mark out yet. And I also actually went into my, or if I dodge, I get a bunch of damage. Much faster, much faster. I almost feel like dodging slows down my DPS though. I gotta reposition. I don't know, I mean we're talking seconds, but this one just feels faster and more damage bursty than the pure ailment stacker. Anyway, that's kind of the comparison. I'm debating if I'm going to do an ailment stacker build guide. I probably will. I mean, I feel like with having a 14-second kill time on that one boss is pretty good. I feel like that's like kind of on the lower end in terms of strength, but I'm happy with it. Better than when I first started. It was like a 20-second boss kill. The 6-second on this dude, it's hilarious. I recorded it and I was like, there's no way, dude. This one, weapon, boots were stacked. The boots are really nice on this guy. Double res. I gotta have chance and power. And there's also another stat too, it's just called damage over time on there. It's just +% damage over time. So I don't know how strong that is. Maybe that's better than power. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've been doing the past week and a half, kind of off and on. And I haven't been going as ham as I want to. All right, getting the kids back in school. Thunder Blaster is fun. All right, let's make a new character. Let's actually play. We got like 2 hours. Who do we want to be? Usually go with the blonde. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do spin to win. Could just, this was my original dude. I go with this one this time. We'll go with that one. He's got a 6-pack. Make him spin to win. And we're not doing any challenges. I just said I'm not going to do hardcore or SSF or any of that stuff anymore while I got all these kids all the time, because I have such limited time, man. I can't torture myself like that yet. One day though, when we're able to stream all day every day, we'll do it. It's been a while since I made a new character. This could be interesting. I remember all the tricks now. Level up core. What level? We don't have warfare yet. I think spin to win's tier 1 divinity, right? So I don't need to go. I need to level up my divinity to unlock it. I just love it. I mean, it's so chill, and it's like right now there's not much content, obviously, but it's gonna sound weird to say, but like that means I can just zone out and think about nothing other than how to tweak my build more while I'm playing. It's really chill. Then I'll think of an idea, write it down, go actually try it out. So fun. And it's easy. I mean, it's so easy to respec too. I still haven't tried a bow build, have I? Bows any good in this game? I literally have never tried them. Been to win, but you're playing a bow?
I have just one more thing to teach you.
I also haven't really ran spears either. I like the attacks on them. I wanted to try spears. I feel like I was kind of putting it off because I was like, they could have something unique to them. But I think they're, in terms of like their stat rolls, pretty similar to other weapon types. I thought it pierces through though. I also don't know what I can hold in my offhand with spears either. That's the other thing I need to figure out. I think all you can do with the spear is a shield, I believe. What spear was I using? 8 damage. I like this. A little more damage there. But I already have I have a few ideas with the spin to win. I haven't tried it, but while I've been playing, I've been thinking about it. And I'm thinking about working in, what's it called? I'm not going to remember it. There's like a stomp ability that you can cast while you're spinning and it doesn't interrupt. And see, and I think I'm able to tie rage into that. And maybe bleed, I don't know. That's the other thing too I was thinking about and I want to try. So it seems like when I was playing, I was like, you're either going to go ailments or you're going to go crit. You're not going to do both. But I'm thinking, and so if you crit, you have a higher chance to apply an ailment, right? It doesn't increase the ailment damage, but a higher chance to. So I feel like having a little bit of both may not be bad. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And we also have, I'm trying to think what else I got to figure out. With our spin, I assume it skills off attack speed. I don't know. And then I don't know how energy intense it is. I leveled up. Forgot to put my points into the vitality. I don't know if that one's good. I really want to try a bow build. And I was hoard my attributes. I don't know. I feel like attributes are a little bit costly to reroll. I guess I've only tried at level 40 though, so 85k gold at level 40 to reset your attribute. I mean, you can farm that in 20-30 minutes. Not bad. I have noticed while I'm playing this, like, man, I wish it was like PoE 2 where I could just throw an orb on the item and upgrade it. You know what I mean? 25 DPS. Or more DPS, we'll take it. The other there, so this is we're gonna find some vendors along the way. But after you kill the last boss on the starting island, the big bird, once you kill it, you want to port to town and vendor roll inventory, which I always forget to do. But you want to do that because once you get to the next area, you're not going to find a vendor for a while. And gold is not shared across characters, so this is why this is important. It's important to be vendoring everything early. I mean, you can dump high-level yellows into your stash and then vendor them on your alts. You can 100% do that. That's about the closest thing we have, but... And I do actually have a sell tab just for that. I think it's empty, though, because I was dumping all my gold into gambles earlier. Alright, we're for sure going warfare. We gotta see... Just make sure, you know what I mean? Just make sure. Sweeping strike, right? And then you go into whirlwind. Yes. Okay, so here's where I always come back to here. Take my points out of there. I don't know if that vitality is even worth it that early on, but... Okay, so sweep in a circle. Okay, here's whirlwind. Channel to spend. You only deal 20% weapon damage. That's pretty bad. And okay, so this scales off weapon damage. It is a channeled ability, melee attack, area. Over 3 seconds while channeling, damage increases by up to 10% and area up to 10%. We can level that up 5 times, so that's going to be... Requires whirlwind, okay. The rage gain, so we're definitely going to probably lean into that. More damage on the edge of the spin. That's a, weird mechanic, I think. And I've always wanted to try vitality damage. That's another thing I haven't tried. Add that to my list. Let's... I need to quit adding to my list. I'm never ever going to get all these builds that I want. They reach, siphon, sunder. Reduced armor value for 3 seconds. Okay. Consumes overwhelm. We're probably not going to be doing that. Since we're going to... I mean, the intent here is to always be spinning. Consume all rage. For more damage. Okay. Rage on hit every 0.8 seconds. So basically you're going to spin till you have max rage. Stop spinning, start spinning again. And then hopefully continue spinning forever until you run out of energy. Be the best way to get your rage stuff there. And that's going to be 10 points. If we go rage gain, concentrated fury. Rage gain increases the cost, so... Oh, okay, that just changes the frequency that you can gain rage. We'll probably go 4 into gain, 1 into whirlwind, 4 into gain, then 5 into fury is what we're going to end up doing. They kind of force you into that, don't they? Oh, wait. After you stop channeling, whirlwind persists for 3 seconds and deals 50% less damage. That's not very good. %50 less damage. Like 10% of your weapon damage is all that would do. That sounds terrible. It should be a weapon attack, so this... Does it scale off attack speed or not? We have physical and stagger, which we don't really need. Alright. Let's go before I keep overthinking everything. I'm just going to keep it. I know we have a wasted point in there right now, but we're keeping it. It'll catch up eventually. So weapon damage, that means it's literally stats on weapons aren't going to matter. I mean, they do matter, but more importantly is going to be the weapon damage, because this is the same way that we ended up scaling our fissure. If you saw my super crit fissure build, we went strike, what was it called? Strike attack or something, so that fissure counted as a weapon attack instead of a spell. Don't need bows. 13. Oh, we're rocking the two-hander. Who would think these would be more damage? 24. But these one give resistances. Minus resistances. We'll go off the sheet. 15. $21 on boots. Yep. You always want to look for boots with movement speed. That's always the very first thing you want to do. Oh yeah, we're spinning to win. If we're going to go rage, that means we may want to pair this up with storm, because I know you can get more rage through there. The tier 3 passive. I think that's the only other one. It just depends how heavily we're going to lean into rage, but just by looking at the skill, it seems like that's going to be one of the important mechanics for this one. Maybe that's just what they want to make me think. How else are we going to ramp this up? Physical damage. It didn't have any conversion nodes, did it? That vitality might be really good, actually. I feel like the cookie cutter here is rage, and I feel like the more interesting but probably not as powerful would be vitality. Because if you went vitality instead of all the rage, I think you can go into rogue and pick up some more vitality stuff in there too. I think it's rogue. Gonna want some mobility here as well. I didn't die while I spun through. We're not doing enough damage. Leap, that's right. That's the mobility. Maybe we probably will rock it, because I know you can get rage gain off leap. Here's stomp that I was talking about. Right here, you can use it while you're channeling. Overwhelm. If we could get whirlwind to generate overwhelm. No. Just don't know what the point would be in stomp, really. I mean, yeah, we can cast it while we're channeling, cool, but like, what's the point? You can get your rage and ailment. So really, it would just be for ailments. All these other ones I wouldn't even go for, I don't think. 7. Okay. Let's put 11 points into that then. That won't be that bad. Because here's the thing. So, and I've noticed this. So, you kind of have two parts to the game. I guess with any action RPG, right? You have bossing and then you have map clearing. Like leveling up, you know, these stuns and, you know, this and that. They're good on these trash mobs. They can be. If you can find ways to play off that, like Shockwave and stuff like that. But for me, I mean, I'm kind of gauging how good a build is based off of how fast I can kill a boss. So, you know, stun's not really that good against a boss.
I suppose you're expecting that a war.
It's not that it's bad, it's just it's not as good as other things you can do. Ooh, is it more damage? Ooh, it's a sheet damage upgrade. Like a shield. Give me like something I can throw on there. Yeah, we can use barrier while we're spinning as well. Do something with that, maybe a little reflect action or something. I don't think it's going to be an energy intensive setup really, so dump some energy into the barrier thing. Or you ramp that up. So you can get, I mean, dude, I had it one time where my barrier cost like my entire energy meter to cast. And then if you're sealing with all your auras and stuff, you can't even cast your barrier then. I had to scale it back. Okay, so ranged mobs are going to be fun. Need some glancing projectile, maybe. King of Death. Oh, crit chance. Ooh, nice. Actually got it on both. You don't see that every day. No movement speed. Then physical damage. That means we're going to go, is it might and agility? That'd be our main stats. You know, like once you get to 40, the current gear, you can do whatever. It doesn't really matter. Early on, you want to be thinking about that. Especially on my ailment stacker. And again, maybe that's why that one's so weak. Because I'm spread across so many different things. I was just straight stacking vigor. Because then you get all of the fitness, resolve, and cunning. That helps because that's literally every ailment. Or hit damage, rather, because the actual, yeah. Anyway. If we went rogue, we could grab that movement speed. Leap will be nice, but it's not as good for mobility. If we went storm, we could get blink. That would be nice. Earth, you'd be factoring. All you'd really probably get from that is that little aura that can follow you around and lower their resistance. Could do flame volley. I didn't see any fire conversions though, so there would be any point in that. I'm leaning storm for my second one. Rogue is a very close second pick though. I like to full clear if you couldn't tell. You never know, man. Some of these ones off the beaten path I've actually found a purple item in, so. Actually rewards you for looking around at stuff. something over there. The village! Save the village! Kill. Ramp up. I feel like if you did Siphon, you could do up. I feel like if we're going Rage, we're gonna really, really. I don't know. I feel like the Concentrated Fury, I feel like you'd be better off with the ramp up, because then you're not having to stop. This one you just keep going, doesn't. And I don't know if attack speed affects this or not. I have no clue. Or sheet damage, so I'm going to assume it does. I'm going to assume it does. It feels about 8% faster. It does feel slightly faster. I'm going to have to put some points in my barrier here. Before I haven't equipped any upgrades for a minute. Make sure the door opens, otherwise it won't count. Then you got to come all the way back. I've had that happen. Yeah, we're not going to need points in the basic attack. If we win Vitality, we would be getting that life leech. That'd be pretty nice, I think. You know what? If we're gonna go Rage, there's a weapon we can get, and that you can dual wield it. That gives you more Rage stacks. 36. What were these? 25. All those 36. And don't care about that. One. Don't have a helmet yet. I need to get all these equipped. What stats do I need? Might. And fitness. And actually, I found out you can go into here. So that'll be enough. One. This one, Cunning. Okay, so... Strike and Pierce. What's this? It does weapon damage, so it literally does whatever my weapon damage is. Okay. So we can convert this then. So if we went rogue, you can convert it to, I want to say pierce or bleed. If we wanted to do an ailment, we could do rogue. If we do storm like I'm thinking about doing, you could convert it to lightning. And the reason this is important is because I'm figuring out what attributes we want to get. Cunning is lightning, poison, strike, and pierce. Otherwise, yeah, it's just literally off what your weapon is. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna get, you want to get all these three, the agility, might, and knowledge up to like 90 anyway. Like as a base. A good starting point in my experience. Chance 14. Any boots with movement speed? Ooh. Oh, I can't see these stats because my camera's covering it. That's a fail. Damage over time, pierce damage, and might. Bad, not bad for a one-hander. We're just gonna leave it though. And then we're gonna go 5 into the ramp up.
Not yet.
Oh, hello, Snake. Not see you there. We'll just wait for a drop. I guess I was like, oh, we're going to go physical damage. But it really is just what your weapon is. That's interesting. We're going to be changing weapons a bunch, so it's a little bit too early to say what type of damage we're going to be doing. I did lightning. Oh, we wouldn't be doing the overwhelm stuff with this spinny thing. Always have, I mean, we could always do fire. We could always go earth. I don't really want to do that. I've played earth in like every build, I feel like. Like, I want to pair up with Storm for the Rage passive. But I've noticed if you're going just for the passives on that second mastery, it's not always best. Like, we could go Rogue for that poison, which I think would be really strong. But I'm also thinking that Fire Aura that you can get on Earth would be really good with this, because they'd be right in there. I feel like that's a little lame sauce. I feel like Storm would be a little bit cooler. You know, get a Thunder Spinner or something. We got Thunder Blaster. We need a Thunder Spin. Something like that. Ooh. That 89 cunning. Good if we wanted. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at the other three masteries before I decide. Lovely, you can wait. You don't have to decide right on the spot. Use your shield, boy. We've ascended. So we have a lot to think about here, okay? So if we go... We don't have to decide right now. We're just going to weigh our options. It's still a little early. We finally got that extra point, so we're caught up now with that. So Storm over here has Raging Storm. That's what I was talking about. It's really good for energy. You get more rage amount, which is cool. And And these, they're where it says rage effects. So if you look over here in warfare, right here we get 10% more damage per rage stack. So that's amplified by 10. So basically every 10 stacks you're getting an extra, what, 1% more damage. So it's not that great, but it's something to that'd be your rage. There's no way to do overload with that or anything. Yay. Oh, look at that. That's my Titan Quest 1 picture way back then. 20 months. Thanks, man. So the other thing I thought about this too was working in, I think this would be wild actually. This just popped into my head right now. Is going cold, doing a chill. I haven't done a cold. Maybe I should do it because look at this. We can go the weapon damage, that we know where we're going to be focusing on cold. But then you can get your Ice Nova. I don't even know what this thing does. So we wouldn't be going for freezes because that's not going to matter on bosses. What is going to matter is that chill chance. So is there, yeah, enhanced ailment. So you can basically pretty much guarantee 3 stacks of chill. We don't want a cone. Wow, I think we might do this. I don't know. The counter mechanic is so dumb. They need to get rid of it in this game. Then you could do double cast. That sounds awesome. And then you could even work in your Cyclone too. I worked that into my Thunder Blaster. Otherwise, I think it's going to be Storm, but the other reason I was thinking Rogue was because over here you can convert to, yeah, Pierce, Poison. Is that it? Shadow Dagger is another one I want to try. You can do, yeah, Poison or Bleeding, which I feel like's, I don't know, not that exciting. And then over on Earth, you can convert it into Fire. You can get Fire Imbuement. Or you can do Strike, which Strike is good, but Strike itself only inflicts stun buildup or stun, whatever they call it in this game. It doesn't, and that doesn't actually deal damage over time, so it's not a true damage over time ailment, but Fire would be, or Burn. I think we're just going to hold it for now. We're just going to, it's probably going to end up being Storm, but ramp up there. Yeah, because I think we'll just do that, because then we can start actually like looking for cold damage items and stuff instead of sitting here in limbo. I wonder if it changes the look of my spinning maneuver. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm gonna sit here and tease myself. Oh, it's tier 2 though for this one. All right, we'll get it after the bird, and we'll find out. Get an icy whirlwind. I feel like a Dairy Queen over here. That'll be nice though. Then we can actually focus and actually make it do more damage. Because right now it's literally just weapon stuff that we're going off of. Get out of there. That means we're gonna go with chill. I'm just deciding what we want to, if we want to be looking for crit chance or ailment chance here, and I think we're gonna not prioritize one or the other. Instead, we're just gonna prioritize cold damage. I think, and then yeah, crit and ailment will be just secondary or whatever. Because with that whole Nova, and then I wonder if the Nova will interrupt my channeling. of my stomp I was going to do just because I wanted. Strike damage. I don't think you can convert this. Why would it have an ailment chance? Just for stun buildup, I guess? The other thing I don't know, I don't know the answer to this. So it says you get 3% more ailment chance per rage. Is that overall, or is that just for the stomp ability? That'll be easy to test. We'll find out, but I'll have to test that and find out for sure. Write that down so I don't forget. Oh, I don't even have a sheet for this guy yet. Win. Put Titan Quest 2 in there. Win. Oh, test, stomp, ailment, chance, if only stomp or global ailment. I assume it's global, but it'd be really dumb if it wasn't. It's only stomp, and it's just about stuns. I even tried this ability too. I know I keep randomly talking about things, but I've been playing a lot of this game. Where was it? Oh, it was in Earth. Never mind. It wasn't a warfare, but I did the, like, where you charge up a ground, what's it called? Like, earthquake thing. It was really bad. I tried it really hard. I mean, I think I got that to level 20, and finally I was like, this is not good. The biggest issue was it didn't do any damage while you're channeling it and building it up. Gotta go to this camp. We'll get, I think you get a guaranteed rare item over here. I have to switch my spin to win keybind here. Oh, I can just hold right click and move. I thought I was going to have to hold left click at the same time. This is a breeze. Dodging doesn't interrupt it. Oh yeah, no, it does. Does it? I can't tell. I don't think it does. I think I had ran out of energy when I... Yeah. We're gonna stack up. Rage is such a fun mechanic to it. There's one, it increases attack speed. Like, it does things by default. Then you can get other benefits through the tree and stuff. But and then with even more stacks is even more attack speed. It's just gonna be really nice, I think. Then our passives. Gonna be good, man. It's exciting. I like when you very first start that build and you think of all the possibilities that you're gonna try out. You know, 90% of them are not gonna work. It's still fun to think about. Telling me that there's something over here. Is this the ring nest? I think it is. Yeah, I almost skipped it. Right, I'll give away. If we come across the secret, I'll tell you how it is, how it works, whatever. There's a bunch. There's one. I won't tell you what it is till we come across it, but there's one I found, and I'd found it a bunch, but I'd never got anything. I was like, what is this? And after 100 hours, I finally figured out how it worked. 100 hours to finally figure out one of the secrets. It could have been on me. Like, maybe I just wasn't reading the hint enough. Totally could have been on me, but... Alright. Gonna hit town here. Nothing there that I missed, is there? Gonna find out. Every little thing, I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be a secret there. Pretty sure this one's a dead end. I think this is where that path ended for now, or whatever. But yeah, if dodge does not interrupt our spin to win, we can go into our... I did miss an area back here. You can go into right here. It's called... I don't have it unlocked yet. Yeah, dude, it's dash attack right here. Increased damage. And crit. We gotta figure out if it interrupts it or not first. Short bow. This one will sell for more. They fixed portals in that last patch too. Super, super nice. It used to be you'd pop a portal and have to wait 3 minutes to be able to use it. It's faster to just walk everywhere. Also fixed rituals. What do we got? Attack damage. 35 DPS. 51 baby upgrade. 25, 27. 62 might. Put 2 points in there. Oh my gosh, 52 armor. Don't underestimate armor in this game. Like, the actual armor value, it is so good, dude. Like, it's so good that if it's like even 30 or 40 more armor, it's worth giving up good stats for it. Oh, we're not gonna be using shields. Ailment chance. Ooh, okay, finally. Some into knowledge. Cunning is 89, and we'll go agility there. Don't forget, you can do your attributes from this window. I'm just a big noob and always forget. $37, $36. I'm gonna throw that on just because this one didn't have any resistance on there. Lightning damage, is the game trying to tell me something here? I don't know. I'll sell it, but I do think it's telling me something. You know what? We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. It's only one, but we're gonna run it. Gonna run it. I think 14. Now we're not. Need those resistances. Oh, I forgot I screwed up my teleport there. That's okay. For a minute, I was like, do I reset the maps? We can have some mobs while we're running, but that... I usually do loot even the gray items, at least till like, I don't know, at least till I have all blue items equipped, I guess. That makes sense. Hold on, is this the one that gives me... Yeah. This is going to be huge. Cool if you could speed the ramp up thing. Make it ramp up faster. Storm, cold. It's like, if you're going storm, it's like you don't have to just do cold. We could even do, I guess if you're doing the full weapon conversion, yeah, you kind of. Yeah, we'll stick to that plan, I think. That means Cyclone's going to be so powerful. And I wonder if you can make it a weapon attack. All right, here we go. This is always the fun test here. I think we'll be okay. Remember in this game too, potions, you have energy potion. Those restore over time, whereas your health potions restore based on damage dealt. So they work differently like that. I didn't realize that till a little bit in. This is frickin' strong, dude. I'm actually impressed with this. May not have seemed fast, but that actually felt pretty nice. Right down here. Now, don't just click on and do your quest, because look at your bag. You're like, oh, it's not that full. We're good. No, so go sell it. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. I'm telling you, man. If you just go onto that next island, you don't find a vendor for a while. And you'll be missing out on gold. Here we go. We can get our Storm Nimbus. And we can go into Cold Imbue. It does require 2 points. For the first level. Alright, what do we think? Do we think it changes Sweeping Wind? Look of it? No, it doesn't. It should now be doing cold. What's cool about this too is, like, if you look at a weapon, sometimes it'll be like, it does strike damage, pierce damage, and it has different, right? This one does strike damage, this one does pierce damage. Well, I think you get poison damage, lightning damage, cold damage. But if you grab one of these auras, it doesn't matter the damage type on the weapon, because it's fully converted now to cold. Awesome. It's one thing you gotta think about. You're trying to do a build. Knowledge 56. Because that opens up a bunch of doors when you think about it that way. That 37. Ooh, cold damage. Wow. Dude, it's meant to be. Literally meant to be. $109 TPS. Oh, that's awesome. It's so rare to find like the item you actually need. Now this part you can die on. I've died on this sadly. More times than I want to admit. What will usually happen is I juice my dodges here, but you want to save them. For those. Especially if you're trying to speed run it, I bet people will get clipped when they start trying that. Especially if you're low life after that boss fight and then you try to run it. Okay, and then we'll do that for our dodge, okay. Insane, bro. Here's that Frost Nova. We can grab that too. Like, we're gonna juice up our Whirlwind first, though, before we start branching out into other stuff. Get that good foundation. That was not worth the backtrack.
Not yet.
So next, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, my favorite part of the game actually is this starting of this next island. That took me way too long to get through, man. But to be fair, I was sitting there theory crafting different ways we were gonna go, so worth it. Got me thinking. What was the other thing? I was going to test Stomp, I think, too. Six more. So we could rush our main quest here to the...
Not yet.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that just to get the other 6 points quick so we can test out the Stomp ailment stuff. Oh, rush is the right word, but go there first. Usually I go over to... that hidden boss, Hippocampos. Select farm it. We'll switch it up. This is so strong. I know it's super early still, but it just feels so strong compared to other builds I've tried. This might be able to compete with the Poison Rogue. Oh, there's a secret over here. Where is it? And since we're going off weapon damage, daggers are not going to be used. Those are the lowest weapon damage types. I'm just going to go with, I'm assuming dual wielding is probably going to end up being the strongest. Let's just find good rolls. And since we have the full conversion, the base item won't really matter unless you're looking at the effect on there. Do resistant shred, or you could do the attack speed. What else is there? I think there's even ailment as a base. Lots to think about. Using this one. Got that to 12. We can go. A hard choice. I'm gonna go crit. You can go spell damage. I don't think I can make my, oh, I got a fingerprint on my glasses now. I can convert my spin to a spell. We don't need physical stagger bleed. We're not doing any of that. Ooh, we could get a glancing. Usually when I run Storm, I'll go into Arcane Influx for the energy regen. Like, that's already one. About doing that. Ooh, cold damage. I think that's the no-brainer. And you can even get weapon damage. Nice. I mean, the spell damage will help a Frost Nova when we get there, but not going to be helping out the Whirlwind, unfortunately. What was the other one? Projectiles. Got to get our coins, and then we'll go back down in there. Unless I'm ahead of myself here.
Remember the charm. Listen to me. Shaped like a horse. That's me. Separated me. Hurry, find me.
Oh, we're on track. We're doing good.
Get your claws off me.
There's 3 coins you need, and then down here's a little thing. You'll turn them in.
Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
Basically, if you go to the red over there, there's torches, which you've gone too far and you've missed the secret at that point. Ice staff. Wait, can I spin to win with a staff? Can I? Just curious. No. It probably says in there. Yeah, it requires melee weapon. Too lazy to read. I think we need one more coin. Could be off, though. Here. Yeah, I even thought about finding a way to work ice shards into the spin to win build, but I don't know. Honestly, I haven't even looked at ice shards yet. I know everyone was running that like at the start, early access, because it was so OP, but it's been nerfed. But if there's some way we could like tap them or, you know, something while I'm spinning, then we could grab that projectile damage, and then we'd probably stick to spell, because then we'd double dip for the Nova. I should just look before I start sitting here thinking of everything.
I need to wait.
Not what I was hoping for with modifiers. I'm hoping there'd be a way to like put a cooldown on it, but you could just randomly tap it, doesn't interrupt channeling. Just like a little thing that you cast, or extra button to press while we're spinning. And can dream. Alright, we're going to go do the secret now that we got our coins. We're actually not even going to have to rush that Fated quest because we're going to level up. Point. Put the coins in here. Those 3 things. And it'll poop out a rare. Seems like they're always shoulders. Funny. Ailment power. Double res though. Ain't bad. Not huge. We gotta get that frickin' right here. We're gonna get that leap. I need more mobility. I'm too slow. Too slow.
Perhaps there's a village further up this road. Not yet.
One's never really worth going off the path for, but prove me wrong. Same with this one, but I always do.
What happened here?
Get stomp, Nova, leap. What my max rage stacks is right now. Movement skill? Movement speed, rather? Rage. 10.
Not yet.
Get 16. Plus there's that weapon. I don't know if I have. That gives you more rage stacks. I think you can dual wield it. Probably get up to 20 stacks is my guess.
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moroi. So first, we have to find God.
That weapon up, see what else is on there, because that could determine how we take this.
Your mentor always had a plan.
Yeah, we'll just wait. I don't usually... I won't start gambling till level 40, just because the gambler actually scales off the world level. I'm super OCD. I don't want to waste gold on low-level uniques, dude. We ain't about wasting gold, man. I haven't found a very good gold farm yet, really. I mean, closest thing you really have is doing the pan chest over and over, but that gets so boring. I'll usually do... I don't even know what I do to farm gold. I guess I just farm that hippocampus over and over, actually. Good loot. But the cost to summon a boss is like 7,500 gold, so it's almost not worth farming bosses if you're just trying to get gold. Seems like you're better off just going around the world and doing ornate chest tours or whatever you want to call it. With a route for that. I just remembered that too. There's a cold mace you can get. That one I was using on my ailment stacker. Coral mace. Cold damage that. We'd have to compare dual wielding those to dual wielding the rage weapons. Looks like the coral mace is going to be strong. Ramp up and full damage. Always save the attributes. I always just sit on them and then I should just round them all out to 90 and then board them up or whatever. Ooh. I like my crit chance right now. Now this part of the map, so if you're doing this whole, like the route I showed to get a level, you know, close to level 20. This part's a little bit weird because you kind of got to backtrack. But the spider density in here is really nice. Bunch of XP from it, so it's worth it. Let's see what I mean when we get up here. Right down here. This is the last little part, and then you got to go back across everything we did. That's nice XP. You can see I went down here, and then we backtracked here. I don't know. For me, it's not that far of a backtrack for extra loot and XP, so whatever. Could have probably held those out. Oh well. Nah. Happy with that choice. Cyclones, a tier 3 skill in there. That one's going to be closer to level 40 that we start worrying about that one. That one's going to be a way late ability, I think. Cyclone. Dodge. Here we go. Let's see if I can survive this. I usually don't pay attention there, and they all three blow up at the same time on me, and I die. Oh man, I just want to play this game forever. I just want to never have to stop. Literally dream about the game. It's literally the craziest thing. Like, I had a dream that my super crit build, I could unlock an ultra mega crit, and that was beyond a super. I woke up and I was like, maybe it's true. It's not true. It was just a dream. I really hopped on just to check when I woke up. Crazy when you're dreaming about video games. That build's great, by the way. I love the way you set it up, and you use the dodge mechanic with the passive here. Well, not passive, this thing. Dash attack. They nerfed it. It's still really good. You used to be able to get like over 300% crit chance, which you don't even need. I need 200%. Like the hard cap. We got back. We got back to where we needed. Monsters back here. We can hydrate. Scenery is so good. Not having vanish is like almost torture with how slow I go now. I guess I forgot. I didn't realize how heavily dependent I was for running around. We can do leap and blink if we really wanted to. Some crazy mobility going. Yes, even though I already know it's a dead end. And that's pretty much where your density kind of dies down. A little bit. It'll pick back up, but... Alright. Oh, I can't wait to see what Act 2... I hope Act 2 is way bigger than Act 1. Just massive. Supposed to be here the end of the year, so... I think.
I need to wait.
I'm like real worried that the next big update is just going to be the character creator. Which is like the one thing I absolutely don't care about. Let's just skip that. A level, this thing will be all the way juiced up. We could go into our rage stuff. For the sheet damage, just I stormed Nimbus. My rage fell off 72. 62 more, almost doubles. I might actually go into that. I might, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take these points out here. Go into my rage. Battle rage. And we can get more amounts. Guess we'll do the 2 health on overflow. I guess it's fine. It's fine. Not good. Really need the tier 3 storm rage passive. Actually, I guess we really don't, because that just gives you energy, and we're not having any... This is the first build I've not been energy starved in. Kind of nice. I may have to try that one where the edgier spin does more. That would be kind of weird. How much of the edge? You know, only the tip. You know, it couldn't be literally just the very line end of it. There's another. This one's not really a secret. I mean, I guess you could skip it. You could miss it, actually, if you weren't paying attention, but there's a side quest to it. Not really. I don't really call it a secret, but there's a strategy to this one. When you come into this cave, you want to go come up here. They're going to bait you into going to those. You want to go left first, though? It doesn't really matter. I mean, basically what I'm talking about right now is going to save you, like, less than 10 seconds in here. It's a little bit more efficient going this way. Just because if you go right, you'll have to backtrack to go. Things you got to light up here. They're going to keep trying to bait you in to go over there. And we're going to stick to our left. Ooh, I tried to get out of that. There's your 3 braziers. You got a light. The first one you do is right here. Where is it? Right up here. If we would have gone to the bottom right first, it wouldn't have let you light those. You have to actually light the one first, and then the one down there is a set of 2 that you'll let you do it in the other order. We'll see down there. Otherwise, if you go down here first, you're going to be like, dude, it won't let me light these things, but that's why. Right here. Kill this first. Let you light those till the other one's lit. But I guess got to backtrack anyway to that door, so who knows. Get the old stopwatch out and really time it, huh? What's cool is when you revisit here, these 2 chest destroys here, you don't have to do all those lights every single time. The one time you got this little secret cove unlocked. But if you were doing like the chest runs I was talking about, you could factor that in if you wanted. But those ones aren't that good. If that's too loud, let me know. I'm talking a bunch because my throat hurts. Kids are back in school, so I'm like, I think I'm getting something. They're bringing something home here. I hope not, man. And I also need to refill water, too. And clean my glasses. I still have a finger smudge on there. I was itching my eye. So that one you can skip. That one didn't give us any. It just gave golden XP. That one's don't have to do. But some of these will give you permanent bonuses, like one that'll give you maximum energy increased by 10. Some will give you attribute points, things like that. Some of them you do have to do. I can never remember which ones, so I just do them all. And I think they're all fun, so I'm cool with it. Finally made it to Pergos. This will be a good one to clean my glasses off, refill my water. Thunder. This is also where you're going to unlock your difficulty stuff. So if you want to increase the world, you can go +1 all the way up to +5. And basically what that does is it takes the level of your world and then adds that amount of levels to the monsters. I don't recommend doing it at the very start. Ooh. 25. Oh, because I can't wear it. I need more might. Stupid. Like to dual wield eventually, but movement speed boots. There we go. Let the fun begin. I would take glancing. See, this one's better. Just it's 25 more armor, but the armor's so strong, like I was talking about earlier this evening. So here's the weapon I was talking about. I'll show you this. We'll go do this side quest, and then when we're ready to leave the city, I'm gonna take a quick 5. Of course I got rid of them all. Oh, here they are. Cold damage, pierce, and then increased damage spells. Now you can actually dual wield these. Can I wear this right now? I have my end game weapons already. I usually get higher values, but okay, I will be back. I'm gonna clean my glasses off and get some water. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Be back in about 5. this is going to be madness. We're still not going to plus it up to 5. But if it's as wild OP as I think this is going to be, then we will. I've fallen for the trap too many times. Alright, let's get through this town. Hopefully audio's good. Okay. Little side quest here. Oh man. Damage is going to be insane. I'm hesitant to plus up to 5 still. Just for the simple fact that our defenses aren't very good. And I know poison mobs will still one-shot us probably. If we were to go to plus 5 right now. But if you wanted to plus it up, it's this statue right here. Red one, and you can go up to plus 5. We're not going to. We're going to just keep it at our level. And you can also level up your world as well. Right here, our world level is level 1. Not gonna... I don't recommend turning these up until you get a little bit of gear. Because, yes, the world is level 1, but the monsters, if you pay attention to their levels, they're not going to be level 1 monsters we're fighting. They have it tuned. They still level up. What did I mess up? Oh, I didn't turn that quest in, did I? Bro. No. A valuable time. Down with that. That's pretty good. I don't know why it lets me equip these weapons. I feel like that's not intended. Maybe it's intended. I really have no idea. I don't think I can equip level 40 necklaces. There's not even an attribute requirement. I don't feel like it's like so broken that it's like, oh no, like I feel like it's just like it's intended. Shoot it all. Movement speed? No movement speed, can't use them. Their fated quest is over here. They bait you into going over here. So if you're really wanting to get divinity real quick, you want to go up here to the search for the sea god. These fated quests are the ones that give you divinity points. So you can put into here so you can unlock the next set of skills. But we're gonna take the bait. We're gonna take the bait and go right. These are little champions here we have. So the big thing here is you're like, all right, there's side quests, there's secrets, there's story quests, blah, blah. You're right. But these side quests give you a currency called Embers of Night. There's a thing in this game that you should know about. Embers of Night you can turn in. Right over here there's a person standing. And at certain thresholds you can turn them in. Once you have so many. I think there's like 5 thresholds, and once you turn them in enough, you can't do any more, you'll actually be guaranteed unique from it. So that's why it's worth exploring and getting those embers. Really, really cool thing. I like it. About 20 minutes here. I was kind of hoping to have enough time to get up to one of these head bosses. Melting them, dude. We should probably +5 it, yeah. Let's see what +5 feels like. Wild. I have 500 health too. Let's just go with the plus for now. I don't think I can even, can I go to 5 yet? I don't have enough gold to level up the world yet. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like +5. We'll just see how it is. I feel like it might be a little hard. Nah. What level are they? They die too fast for me to check their level. Level 14. Alright, when we get enough gold, we'll level up the world. So here's a secret, alright? There's a little bit to this one. So right here is important. Okay, there's a nest right here, turtle eggs. But right now there's no turtle. Okay. Important, remember that. Clear out these ruins. This was the one secret that took me a minute to figure out. That chest, and it'll bait you into skipping that chest, but once you know it's there. Then you're going to come over here to this, and if you remember, we just picked up a little staff thing down to the southeast of us. I feel like it's further east, what I'm thinking of. Crazy, man. Oh, we actually died. We got stomped. I mean, I knew going to +5 would screw me over. Right, we're on softcore, doesn't matter. The movement speed on those. I think I need another like 2.5K to level up the world. God, I should have dodged out of that way. I just was too lazy. Where am I going? I'm lost right now. Many little like areas. I don't know. The swampy area I have a hard time remembering because it's so open, I feel like. Oh! +5 may be a bit much. I have to bump it down. I don't know if it charges me to bump it down or not. We'll keep going.
I need to wait.
I wasn't playing very. Ooh, we about died again. Hey, maybe it is too hard. Ooh. Is this where I'm thinking? I feel like a clown looting weapons. Oh, that's right. This is the statue. Okay. This is going to show you where all the parts are for the statue you have to reassemble. This one also you got to do because it gives you, I want to say bonus attributes as well. That's the way to do this part. Usually I come in across this bridge and all those poison dudes just destroy me, but we came in from the... We gave him the flank. Caught him off guard, I think. We'll do Rage Overflow, Rage on Kills, whatever. I don't care about that. Alright, so we can either go more into Storm Nimbus. I need 4 points though. I need another level for that. We could go into... So I was gonna do Stomp for the Rage gain. I guess the ailment chance is what we wanted to test. Let's test that. Ailment chance per Rage. How am I gonna test that? I know what we'll do. Oh, this is a huge... I'm just gonna portal over here. So we're gonna get at least 10 talking about. Huh, okay, so that means... I guess this doesn't make sense. I would think that that would apply to global ailment. I'm good. Look at this. I'm level 11 and I'm wearing level 40 weapons. We're doing a cold spin to win. I've only got about 7 minutes left, and then I gotta go to bed, sadly. Yeah, this build's coming together a lot nicer than I thought it would. I'm on +5 right now. I need about 2k more gold. This one I can't figure out. Like, I looted the key. But only in there. I did this last time. Yeah, how is it post-nerf? Those ice shards. Still haven't tried them. Can't get in there. It's so dumb. wonder if there was something else to that secret or not. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I haven't really tried bosses yet. I think we're gonna do chill, kind of our second layer of damage, I guess. So that does deal damage over time, but we'll see. Not for the freeze. I don't care about the freeze. It's literally just for the damage over time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got this. I want to try an ice shards. I want to try a vitality damage of some sort. I want to try a shadow rogue. Oh yeah, dude. Everyone was running ice shards. Well, I got nerfed. Have a moly root. We're prepared. Goat lady. There's another build I wanted to try and I can't remember now. I don't know. Oh, the ailment stacker, the one I have. I got that one to level 40 today, but I'm not too happy about it yet, but we shall see. Well, I did shave off 6 seconds of that one boss kill with it. There's that ailment ring you can get that gives you can get +3 to your max stacks of your elemental. What is it? Cold, fire, and shock or whatever. You can wear 2 of the rings and they do stack, so I can get up to the max ailments. 20 ailment stacks. It's wild. I forgot to turn that timer off. Actually, we're still running that sponsorship for the rest of the month, so yeah, check out Legend of Mushroom.
I need to wait.
What am I doing? Is this the statue? Oh no, this is the little elite champion guy. This might be hard on +5. Gotta have my stomp too. I don't know why it lets me wear these weapons. There's no attribute requirement or anything on them. Really weird. Don't know if it's intended or not. It's kind of weird. Alright, well, we did see. Yeah, the stomp's going to be good because that's going to help me build rage stacks faster. If I had it leveled up there, we would have gotten to 10 stacks. Like insta. Poison dudes terrify me. Oh no. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna try Ice Whirlwind, Frost Whirlwind, whatever you want to call it. There we go. This is always a good little base. I'm not sold on the stomp. I think points are going to be spent better elsewhere. I think we're going to be able to spend them better on some... got the Frost Nova, but the Frost Nova is going to interrupt my whirlwinds. That's going to be the tricky part. Unless I got, if I went out of ramp up and went for the Rage Spender, well, there's even other stuff too we could do with Whirlwind too. Because having to stop Whirlwind to start that 3-second ramp up again's not going to be great. Frost Nova, but We'll figure it out when we get there. I gotta focus on leveling right now. Unity for that. Into the crypt we go. That'll one-shot me there. I've tied to that one before. Also, I should go over to Go Lady too. I got that. Yes, yes, yes. I may stop. No, we still need blue items. Rip. Yeah, if we're going to be running cold ailment, I always forget that you can click on this too, and it actually drops good loot. They nerfed it. It used to drop like 2 rares. Nothing. Not even 1 gold. Like, he's using level 40 weapons. We ain't giving him nothing. Stomp. Well, you know what? We have enough, actually. We're going to do this. I'm going to put the, 1 extra point in there. Okay. Level up my Storm Nimbus so I can do a bit more damage. And we're going to try this. I do want double cast eventually, but for now we're going to try this. Armor effect, elemental damage, physical damage. So shredding armor would do nothing for this build. I like the concentrated fury. But then you have to build up your rage stacks, which we could do with, we could do leap stomp. I gotta write that down. I'm gonna forget that. Hold on. Okay, so rage build. Rage building. Gonna be leap into stomp. And then spin. And then you're going to Nova, and then you'll start spinning again immediately to consume your rage. Then rinse and repeat. That's pretty much going to be how it's going to work. One's too complex, but... Ooh. I may have interrupted that. That was awesome if I did. Didn't even have my Storm Nimbus on, rip. This is the strongest character I've ever played. This is the level 40 weapon. Oh my goodness. What's that actually do? Oh my gosh, the cooldown though. Oh, I gotta actually consume the deal. The Titan Ichor. Give me your strength. Affinity, I need 9 more. We're gonna wait on attributes. Cool, we got that quest done. We'll finish our dialogue out here. I'll wrap it up. I'm getting... Yeah, I don't want to be sleepy. Get more energy drinks. Ran out today. Come to the store tomorrow. I mean, it's like, it's great for, you know, for the freeze on this stuff. But it's going to be good for bosses too, I think, for the chill elements. Chill damage over time. I always want to be able to click this so I can unlock something, but... Oh, I switched around those. Didn't know you could even do that. On to... Oh, man, I want to fight Pan so bad. I want to see how this does against Pan. Take more time to play. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna be smart. Otherwise, I'll be dead tomorrow. And I got a lot. I'm doing a lot with the kids tomorrow. It's gonna be a really fun day, actually. Pumped. 18 divinity for that other thing. There's no requirement. There's no attribute requirement. There's no level requirement. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bug. If it's a bug, I won't do it anymore, but I mean, as far as I was looking at other weapons too, and they're, I guess these ones 100, but I could even wear that. I could get to 116 might easy. You can't see because my camera's covering it, but no attribute requirement on them. These all have. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's intended or not. If I'm going to do a build guide, I should probably figure out if that is intended or not. I don't know. Ooh, 150 armor? What do I need for that? 79 might. $130 resolve. Sheesh. So much more armor. Knowledge. Usually I get all my attributes up to 90, like right out of the gate, for this exact reason. I forget I can do it straight from this window. Those 70 is not a massive jump. Energy regen, we need that. 111, dude, that's crazy. Upgrade. Health regen. Sure. I don't have anything on mine currently, so why not? Yeah, I guess that is the only unique that I have that doesn't have requirements. So that kind of makes me think it's not supposed to be that way. We'll see. I don't even know if they have unique, like, armor, really. I mean, I know you have neck, rings, weapons. Fungus log. Oh, level 40. Up on like a low level. Okay, so the higher level they are, the higher the attribute requirements. So yeah. I'll ask around, see if I can figure out if that's... Even if it's not intended, I mean, it's still, I mean, the build's still, I feel like gonna be pretty good. Oh, I don't want to stop playing. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop, or I'll be too tired tomorrow. All right. Gonna wrap it up for this Titan Quest 2 live stream. Yeah, have a good one, Grez. Good to see you again, man. I am so happy to see someone else still playing Titan Quest 2. Like, everyone on our Discord's playing either Last Epoch, Path of Exile 2. I'm just over here still playing Titan Quest 2 like a giga nerd. I don't know what it is. I've tried both those other games, and I just keep thinking about everything on Titan Quest 2 that I want to still do and everything. Oh, it's crazy. I love it. Yeah, we went into the night, had no idea what build I was going to play. And then I was like, well, let's do spin to win. Oh, that was the other build I want to try. I haven't tried a bow build in this game yet. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look at my codex. But yeah, I want to try a bow build. Yeah, well, I think that's part of it with PoE 2 is like, I could put in the time if I wanted to. But I got a family, so, and like a bunch of kids that need my attention. My kids were a little older probably, but yeah, that's a good point. Last Epoch I could blast, but I just literally I'm addicted to Titan Quest 2. I don't know. I'm an addict, I guess. Yeah, I was like, well, I want to do spin to win. Have no clue, and then once it clicked in my mind that you can go into an aura and literally convert all of your weapon damage into any type of damage, basically, and we chose cold. And then I remembered the coral mace, and then I saw it. There was no requirement to equip them. I was like, this is snowballing so fast. Good fun night. I'm glad I figured that out. Oh yeah, yeah. PoE 2 is great for an early access game. So much content, and the combat, I know it's a little slower, but I kind of like it. I kind of like PoE 2's combat.